I'm Janet.
I'm Jacia.
I'm Rachel, and this is Walk is Happening.
Hi guys, welcome back. In this episode, we're going to be talking about living in dorms because, well, we all live in dorms. And uni's about to end. First year uni is about to end, which is surprisingly quick. So, yeah. What should we talk about first?
Uh, we can describe our living situation first. Like how many flatmates, if we even have flatmates or roommates. So I, so me and Janet are both in the UK, and Rachel is in Hong Kong. So it might be a bit different. I know like US is like completely different.
I feel like at
Haha,
this point we
losers.
repeat this every episode.
I know. But maybe we have
New
like new
listeners.
listeners. They won't
Exactly,
know
exactly.
where we are.
They're being accommodating.
Exactly. So I live with. Oh, I'm supposed to have 8 people in my flat, but we only have 7 because someone moved out. So I live with 6 other flatmates. This just means that we get individual rooms, and then we share a bathroom and a kitchen. But I know some people in my school like are a bit different. Like some of them have their own bathrooms. And some live in like studio flats. But yeah. What about you guys?
I guess I'll go first since
Yeah,
Janet
'cause
is
Janet's eating.
munching. So I live in Cheeseland College, and it's one of the 4 colleges in HKU. It's quite different from halls in terms of the facilities we get and the kind of, I'd say, like level of participation needed in like hall or college activities. And my living situation is I have my own room, but it's very tiny. It only has a bed and a desk and a wardrobe. That's all the space I have. And on my floor, there is around 16 rooms, but some rooms are like 2 people rooms, so I'm not sure how many people. So let's say like around 25 people on my floor, around that amount. And we have one shared kitchen and one shared bathroom. And yeah, the facilities are pretty good at where I live.
Wait, I'm so confused. So are colleges different from halls? Like, what's the difference then?
Like, there's only 4 colleges. Halls are like more traditional, so a lot more local people live in the halls. Colleges are more for international students, and in like halls, a lot of them live like 2 people per room, but in colleges it's mainly 1 person per room. And like in the college we have our own like library for our own college, but then for halls some of them don't have that. And our location is also different. We aren't in HKU station. We are in Kennedy Town station, so like 1 station away from HKU. So it's like a bit different. And halls, they make you like join a lot of sports and stuff, but then for college I feel like it's more like open. If you want to join, you join. That's what I've heard. I'm not sure because I didn't live in halls, but that's what I've heard about the difference between halls and colleges.
Wait, so you live in a college and they basically you have to participate more. And then,
No, less.
oh, less. And then
Yes, halls they have to participate in sports and stuff, but for us we get to choose.
oh, what the fuck? Shit. Okay, I have so many questions. Wow. I'll explain my living situation first. I live in a hall. I live in Bankside. It's sort of like hotel, honestly. Like it really is a hotel. Like when students aren't here, they rent the rooms out to like outside people, so anyone can just like stay, like over summer term or whatever. So it's yeah,
Oh,
it's sort of like
wow.
it's like a
Okay.
hostel almost. Yeah, so Bangsad's pretty big. I think there's like 600 people here. There's 8 floors in total, but nobody really lives on the 8th floor except for like post grads or like. Okay, honestly, I don't know who lives on the 8th floor. I've never been there. But I live. There's 7 floors, like 7 floors, and it's mainly for like first year undergrads. And each floor has like I don't know what 50 rooms. I don't fucking know. It's like a hotel. It's like you take the lift up, and then you like turn in multiple different directions, and it's just a long corridor or a long hall of different rooms that you just walk into. So that's my living situation. Oh, and I live in a single room, shared bathroom. But the good thing about Bankside shared bathroom is you only share it with one other person, so it's pretty nice, I guess. Anyways, back to my questions about Rachel's dorm. Do you pay less compared to halls?
No, more.
Oh no, you pay. Oh yeah, you pay more because you live alone. Wait, what about you, JCA?
Oh, what do you mean? What about me?
Do you have to pay more Like, do you have to pay more because it's supposed to be for 8 people, but now it's only split between 6?
No. So basically, the prices go by what type of room. So, I have a single room because I have a single bed. Mine's like, because regular size beds are like 4 foot, but I have a single bed.
Yeah.
So single bed and shared bathroom, I pay like 4,700 pounds. Which like it's pretty good, a year. So that's say it's
4,700 pounds.
a year. Like if I divide that by,
How much do I pay?
I think how long am I here? 41 weeks, 42 weeks. That's only like 100 pounds a week, 110.
That's so cheap. 4,700 pounds for like the whole year.
Yeah, yeah, like whole school year, including Christmas and Easter.
Shit. I think I pay. Okay, I pay 930
But you live in
pounds.
but you live in London.
Okay, true. I pay 930 a month, or like even a little more than that, and that's like what, almost 10k pounds. That's almost double of yours. Holy shit.
That is double of mine. That is so expensive. Wait, I need to blow my nose. Let me pause, blow my nose, and you can like edit it out.
No, we'll keep it in.
Please don't keep it in.
No pressure.
I sound disgusting. Jesus. Okay. But yeah, because I'm also self-catered, so I don't have to pay for food.
Oh, okay.
And then, so more expensive ones would be self-catered, ensuite, so you have your own bathroom. So that's around like 6,000 pounds. And then most expensive are catered ones. There's one for like 7,000, but then it's like pretty shitty because it's like shared bathroom and like you don't, well, catered halls don't really get a kitchen. They get like the tiniest kitchen in the world because you technically don't have to cook. But yeah, like you basically just pay more if your catered hall does more meals. Because I know some catered halls, like you can choose to have all 3 meals or have like 2 meals a day. Like lunch and dinner, and then you like make your own breakfast, like something like that.
I'm catered, but only 6 meals a week.
Oh,
So like, yeah, so 5 dinners and 1 like brunch on every Saturday.
oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I'm so glad I'm not in a catered hall. If I was catered, I think I'd just drop out.
Why? Really? Why?
I
It's not that bad. It's like you don't have to do your dishes, and like you don't have to think about what to cook.
I know, but the food quality
Okay,
is.
sure. Some people are like really like.
I have standards. Well, but then like sometimes like because everyone tries to go for self-catered ensuite. So by the time like I tried to get it, it was gone. So I was really lucky with this hall because I actually really like my room, but like some of my friends are like really unlucky and they like had no choice but to do catered shared like mobile phone, you know. But I do know some people who live in town, so like off campus. And most of their rooms are more or less the same. It's like shared kitchen, shared bathroom, but they just pay a bit more because it's like in town and it's nicer.
What about like?
Yeah.
How's it like the dynamic between you guys and like your hall mates then? Because like living in a flat, right? You like see the same 8 people
Yeah.
over and over again. But then for like me and Rachel, it's like the hall is so big and you each have your own individual room. So it's not as like it's not as like familial. Is that even a word? It's not it's not as family like
Close knitted.
compared to like yours.
Um.
Because like
Well. I can't speak for other halls because I do know some people who are like really good friends with their flatmates and their blockmates. Because basically, in our school, so instead of like one big building, because you guys both live in cities, right? I fucking live in the middle of nowhere. So we have like it's not like a really tall building, but it's like for my comm, there are blocks and max is like 2 floors.
max is 2
There's only-
floors. So it's like a bungalow.
Yeah.
Almost.
So right now I'm on the first. I don't know. They do like 1. They do like 0 and then 1. So I'm on like the first floor.
Is there a lift then?
So there's like a ground floor and a first floor. So those are only 2 floors.
Oh.
So
So you're technically on the second floor, but they call it first floor.
yeah.
Wait. So there's a ground floor, a first floor, a ground floor, a 0 floor, and a 1
No,
floor.
there's just a ground floor. There's just a ground floor and a
so
first
you're
floor.
on the first floor.
I'm on the first floor.
Oh.
Wait, is there a lift?
And then no. Well, I
Oh.
know because it's like it's short.
Okay, true.
Some accommodations, the more modern ones do have lifts. If not, it's just like stairs. But for my hall, it's, I mean, I know some, like, my side, we don't really, because for some reason my hall split into like two sides. So like we're across the road from each other. Um, and I do, because we have like a chat, right? So then there are some people who are like really good friends, like with like everyone or like with some people in their vicinity. Like I know my boyfriend and like his flatmates and the block next to them, they're like really like good friends. But me personally, I really do not give a shit about anyone. Like I don't care. No offense to anyone who's actually like listening, but
Your
I don't-
flatmates be like, what the fuck?
no, I mean I do have like friends in the same hall, but I don't like hang out with them a lot. But then it's like, I mean, I just kind of like mind my own business. You know, whatever noise going on outside, I don't really care. But usually it's like people who like to party together in the same hall will like go out together. And those are like the two flats below me. Oh my God. They love partying and they're like every night. I just hear I hear the bass of the music like oh my God, it's terrible. But yeah, I mean like I just mind my own business. I don't know. I have my own friends, you know.
I was sort of surprised actually. Like, same. Well, not really same because I don't live in a flat. But I would have thought that I would have like bumped into the people that live closer to me more, like on the same floor, maybe in my same corner. But that's not the case at all. Like all of my
Yeah.
friends, nobody lives close to me. Like, it's funny because most of my friends actually, everyone else lives sort of close to each other on the other side of the building, a couple floors down, except for me. And I don't know, that's just not what I expected coming in. Because you'd think that you would probably see the people who live closer to you more, right? But then again, when you think about it, even in Hong Kong, like how often do you actually see your neighbors? I swear I never see my neighbor.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I never like, when I leave the apartment, I never see them like leaving or going in. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah.
So for me, similar situation. I don't know who lives next to me. Like the two rooms are like right next to me. I don't know who lives in there. I've never seen
You
anyone go
still
in or
don't
go
know?
out. Oh, I'm living at home right now, so
Oh.
because I can't go back because COVID measures. Anyway, but I don't know who's living in the two rooms next to me. But I do know some people who are living on the other side because we have like the left side and the right side. I do know someone who's living like on the other side, and I do know like a few people. Like I know around, let's say, 6 people from my floor, and this is because we have a high table event we have 2 to 3 in the school year. And what a high table is, it's like, is it UK tradition that's passed to HK, something like that? It's just like they give you fancy food in the hall, and then you have to wear your green gown, and then like when the anthem like is playing, and then you have to stand up behind your chair, and then the hall like headmaster person walks in, and then there's like a person who does speeches, and then like
what
we have
the fuck?
yeah, it's a fancy.
Your
and
hall
then they
has
have
an anthem?
It's like a
no, it's
ceremony.
like the HKU thing. It's an HKU song, and then they have like they invite speakers over to give a speech, and then we like you can like order wine and stuff, and then there's like bread, and then you listen to the speaker talk, and after the speaker is done, then you get like food, quite fancy food. That's like actual like Western dining, not very good quality, but still really good in comparison. But this is only like once every few months because our
But you
place
have
is
to
not
pay
catered.
extra.
No, it's part
Oh,
of
it's not.
the.
Okay. Oh. Low key,
Yeah.
that's so pretentious.
And
And so extra. Okay, that's low key pretentious and high key extra.
Like, there's postgrads and where I'm living. Like postgrads and undergrads, the ratio is 1-to-1, and then there's like
Oh.
international, local, and mainland students are 1-to-1-to-1 ratio. And then for postgrads, when they join the high table thing, they have a black gown instead of a green gown. You sit with the people on your floor in like a table of like 6 because of COVID measures back then. And then yeah, you have to wear like formal black clothes or white, and then they have to check like before you enter the door to make sure you're wearing the right clothes. And then before you go, you
What?
have to use your student card to beep to ensure like you signed up for the right session and to like make sure you're there.
That's so extra.
The
I feel I
shock
see
on
this
Jace's
happening-
face.
I see this happening in like other UK institutions that, oh, this is gonna sound bad, but like that pretend that they're the shit, you know, but they're not actually the shit. maybe it's just me. I don't really give a shit about these things, but that's so extra. Holy shit.
Yeah, but this is only for colleges. Halls, I don't think has this, except for St. John's Hall, but they're a different story that I'll not get into.
Wait, I'm so confused. I'm confused again. So halls, you have to participate more, but they don't have as much community thingies as colleges.
No, like they make you participate in like their hall's own sport teams, like their floor, like I don't know, makes dumplings together one night, something like that. They have a lot of those, but for us, it's more like you live in your own thing, like your own room. But then there's a lot of other activities that you can join if you want. It's hard to
So
explain.
it's sort of like a sorority, a frat house, but like a frat floor.
A frat house.
That's more St. John's. I feel like they have a floor called something frat, but that's I don't know.
St. John's is like that.
Have you heard about St. John's
Have I heard about St. John's?
Hall?
I've heard about it. I
I've
know
seen people
a
put
little bit
St.
about
John's in their bio. So
Yeah,
must
yeah,
be
they have
something
It's
very,
very.
quote,
It's like a
unquote,
really,
proud
really.
of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's a
very
really big
proud.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's hard to explain.
Hong Kong
Can you
different breed.
imagine like? Can you imagine me putting like Bankside in my bio?
Oh,
Like
Harry French Hall. Oh my god, disgusting.
London Southwark in my bio. Oh my goodness.
That's so weird.
Well, to each their own. If it floats your boat, then
I guess so.
Go
If you're
on.
yeah. If you're proud of your hall, go for it. I cannot wait to move out. Honestly.
From
Really?
your flat?
No, not that I don't like my flatmates. I just want to move out. Like
oh.
Damn.
I'm
Yeah.
tired of it. I am tired of it.
Is it
Any
because
Can't
of-
trust-
disputes?
I can't trust nobody in this fucking flat.
It's a good
Oh, it sounds
leeway
like
to tell your
people.
story.
I can tell my story. It's like, oh my god, it actually gets me so heated. Okay. No, one of the reasons why I can't wait to move out is because I don't know. I feel like I would be like, I don't know. I'm just like excited to move out. Like I'm excited to live with my friends. And I say this like I'm only living with like 2 other people, which is my boyfriend and Damien. But no, I'm excited. I don't know. I'm excited because like our whole friend group's like gonna move out, and then we can like visit each other's houses. Like we're not living far from each other, right? So yeah, and I just don't like living with so many people. Like just too much shit going on. Like just parties everywhere. Everything's broken. Like I don't want to rely on that, you know. But yeah, I can tell my story. It's okay. So for some fucking reason, okay, I do not understand why people like if you're sharing a kitchen, right, and you pay for your own stuff, assuming you would also buy your own shit, like whatever you need, you fucking buy it, okay? That you won't like steal other people's food unless you ask. If you're asking, then that's fine because it's like they're giving you permission to take their food and they don't mind. But okay, this is like a long story. Well, it's not. It's just me ranting. But basically, this didn't. Okay, so first the dishes. No one cleans the fucking dishes. I don't understand the concept.
Wait,
I don't
are the dishes, like
understand.
shared or like you have your own dishes?
No. So basically, we all brought our own like utensils and dishes. The only things that we share are like pans, trays, and like baking like tins. We never really like talked about it, but I think all of us just like don't really mind. So we share those, and we share like cook like like spatulas and stuff. Like we share those. But in terms of like my own plates, bowls, cups, utensils, I use my own. I don't use anyone else's. But because like 4 of my flatmates, they're like really, really close. So I know they use each other's, and like that's fine. I don't really care as long as you're not using mine. But none of them fucking wash the dishes. Like sometimes the dishes will pile up for 3 days, 4 days, pushing the like, and it just like takes up like it's not even like that dirty, but it just takes up so much space. Like I can't fucking cook anything if you're gonna leave your dishes on a counter. Like, where do you want me to chop my fucking vegetables? Like I can't. I fucking can't. I literally basically cannot. And then the thing is like I recently moved my cupboard, my like shelf spaces. So then my cupboard's next to the sink, above the countertop. So it's like imagine my shelf, the sink on your right, the stove on your left, countertop, right under the shelf. So that's like the prime area to like easy like cut, put in, put it in, and then you wash your dishes, right? But then because they keep fucking piling up their shit in my fucking space, how can I fucking use it? Not to like travel the whole kitchen just to cook a meal.
How big is your kitchen?
Like wash your damn dishes. It's pretty big. It's pretty spacious.
And they still manage to fill it with plates. Damn.
Here's the thing. I used to put out my someone bought like a drying rack, so we just like dry our bowls and stuff. But usually I don't like put them back if I know I have to either like one use them again or like I just forget to put it back when they're dry. Here is the problem. Because they don't wash their dishes, they need to find clean dishes to use, right? Like they for some reason cannot spare a minute. Even like 30 seconds. It literally takes me like 30 seconds to wash my dishes. Like, they can't spare 30 seconds to wash their dishes. Instead, they spend 30 seconds taking my plate from the drying rack and using it, eating off of it, putting it back in the sink, and not even washing it. Like, what? If you have time to do that, wash your fucking dishes then. I am not a charity. Like, it's my stuff. Like, literally, no, actually, like, like, okay. Like, what if, I'm not saying anything was gifted to me, but some plates and some, like, cups, I personally hold close to my heart. And you're fucking, like, using it, and I just see, like, a fucking, like, ketchup, like, little, like, stain on my fucking nice-ass blue plate, and it's, like, in the sink, like, dirty. Why?
Why?
Why? Just have the decency to wash someone else's dishes after
Or
you
don't
use
use
them.
them in the
I really
first
would not
place.
mind if you... Don't use them in the first place? Or fucking, wait, how loud am I talking? Oh, I'm pretty loud. Okay, whatever, my door's closed, doesn't matter. But, like, at least have, like, if you're, at least have, like, you acknowledge that you're using someone else's plate. You can also acknowledge the fact that they probably don't want you like, using their stuff. At least I wash it afterwards. Then I wouldn't know, you know? And then, okay, so then after that, like, I put my stuff in my cupboard. And then, one day, I walk into the kitchen. I open my cupboard, and I was like, why is there a plate missing? And usually, like, they won't take things out my cupboard. They'll just take it because it's, like, on the side drying, right? Mm. And I look at the sink, and I was like, that looks like my plate. And I opened the cupboard again, and I was like, oh, that is my plate. And I was like, someone opened my cupboard, took my plate, and it was, like, the bottom plate of a stack of plates. So that means they opened my cupboard, they, like, lift the tongue, like, lo,
Yeah.
you ate on it, put it in the sink. Put it in the sink, not even, like, washing it. And mind you, there was still, like, a pile of fucking dishes on the side. So I'm just, like, standing there, like, this was, like, 9 a.m. in the morning, and I was like, what the fuck? So then I was like, okay. Picked it up, washed it, put it back. And I texted my group. I was like, can you guys not fucking use, can you guys, like, open, can you guys not open my cupboard and use my stuff without asking me? It's a bit rude.
You go, girl.
Like, just ask me. Like, they're like, I don't mind you, like, I was like, I don't mind you using my stuff, but at least wash them. Or ask me before you open my cupboard. And then, like,
Wait,
two people
actually?
responded, like, yeah.
If there's only like what 6 people in your flat, do you know who it is? Like, it's not.
No, I
including
don't. I
you.
don't know who it is.
Oh, okay. But do you have like some
idea?
It's fine.
guesses?
No,
Yeah.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
I can.
Open all their cupboards and see who has ketchup. Problem solved.
No, the ketchup's in the fridge. The thing is that we all have
Dang
ketchup.
it.
Oh,
No, but it's like, I already deduced one because one of my flatmates, she's a bit like antisocial. So, she keeps all of her stuff in her room and she washes it in her room. So like, whatever. And I know at the time one of them was out of town, so there was only the 4 that were like, the 4 that loves using each other's stuff. So then, but then I can't deduce out of the 4, like whatever. Okay, whatever. So then I was like, okay, please don't do that. And then 2 people responded. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe. It's like, I would never do that. I would never open your cupboard. I was like, okay, whatever. I don't really care. Like, just don't do it again. Ugh, sorry. I'm like sick. This is not the only thing. There's more. Yo, I'm so
okay, I
cute.
feel
Okay.
you. Someone stole my fucking
And you-
lunch.
Why? Yeah, why?
Bro, like, dude, like, fucking hell, like,
Why would you,
they
like,
literally, I cooked my lunch, right? I put it in my Tupperware box, and they took the
Yeah.
fucking Tupperware box, and they didn't even return it. That's worse. They straight up stole my Tupperware.
I think you said this before.
Yeah.
But what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, what?
And this
What is
person
wrong
did it
with
2
you?
weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row. Same exact meal.
Mad.
It was chicken
Yo,
rice.
they just love your cooking.
Facts.
Dude, like, fucking hell.
Like, I understand if, let's say, like, you've run out of milk and you really need milk, so you borrow someone's milk. but you tell them afterwards. Like, that's completely fine. You know, I think that's fine,
Yeah.
right? Like, if you
Same.
take an egg, take some sugar, take some salt, whatever. That's never happened to me before because I don't cook. I don't like pre-cook my meals.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel really bad for you. So fuck you, whoever like
Fuck
stole
you,
Janet's meal.
whoever it is.
At least like
The thing
pay
is-
her, you know.
I have an idea.
Like pay
I
her
think I have
for
an
spending
idea
time for cooking her meal.
to do
What's your
this meal,
idea?
though, but I think I have an idea of like who it is.
Oh, I thought you had an idea
remember,
of
like-
how to get them back.
No. I remember cooking, and and someone else walked into my kitchen, and I saw that dude try to like discreetly like take a photo of like whatever the fuck I was cooking.
LOL.
Like this was before people started stealing my lunch though. Like this was like 1 or 2 weeks before that. But I don't know. The thing is, it's like worse because I don't actually know who uses my kitchen. Because basically, for me, one floor has 4 kitchens,
4.
and like a ton of people.
Oh.
Yeah, there's 4. So there's one in each corner, and depends on like which one you're closer to. You get access
Right.
to like one specific kitchen with like your kitchen card.
Oh.
And-
Oh, so you
yeah,
can't like
yeah.
enter each other's kitchen. Oh, okay,
you
okay,
can't,
okay.
you can't. So I don't actually know who uses my kitchen. Or
Right,
there's, like,
because it's, like-
there's a few familiar faces, but I don't know their names
Yeah.
and stuff. Like that's the worst.
Oh,
It's like you say hi, like you're friendly with each other, but you don't actually know anything about them.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
past the point where you try. Like, it's past the point where it becomes weird if you try to like develop a more closer relationship. I feel
Yeah.
like. Or maybe that's just me being
Yeah.
awkward.
No, I get it. No, because for me when I cook, I really don't like talking to people when I cook. But occasionally in the morning, like if someone else is in the kitchen, well, actually no, there's only like one person that would actually like start a conversation with me, which is like fine. I don't really mind. But everyone else I see in the kitchen, I don't really talk to them. But yeah, no, I get that. Like I don't know. Like for now at least the kitchen is not somewhere I would like stay, have a chat, whatever. You know,
I don't
like
even keep my stuff
chat
in the
and
kitchen.
cook. Huh?
I keep everything in my room.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean, I see the
'Cause-
pan on your window still.
Yeah. I have a
So-
walk. I've had my
Oh,
walk.
cute.
And then I keep everything in my room just because, like, I know shit like that will happen. But obviously, stuff I have to keep in the fridge, I can't just keep in my room because I don't have.
Oh
to
yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Same.
and I
Like,
don't know. It
for-
feels icky. I don't feel comfortable
Mm.
using like my wok if it's just been sitting outside because I don't know what people have done with it. I don't know.
Same. I keep my plates and cutlery
I mean,
in
like-
my own room.
Yeah, same.
Like, I think for me, well, in terms of like pans and pots, I still use like I try and mainly use my own, but I only use like others people's stuff when it benefits me. So like, okay, no, like okay, no, my flatmate has a wok. So if I need a wok, I'll use the wok, but then I'll wash it afterwards. Like the thing with me is that like I feel like I'm not like being disrespectful because I still wash their stuff.
No,
Like I
you
would still
ask- like,
clean
you-
it.
They know that you use it, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
so
like,
then
that's different. That's different.
I mean like we know that we use each other's like pans
Yeah,
and
yeah,
pots
yeah,
and
yeah,
trays.
Yeah.
Right. But with me, like I try and be not like I don't try and like damage the fucking property. Like I'd wash your pan. If I'm using a tray, I'd use baking paper. Like, you know. Okay, anyways, I have another story. Man. Okay, here's the thing. This hasn't happened recently. This has actually been going on for quite a while, but only recently has this been brought up between me and my roommates, like flatmates. Like few months ago, I bought this salted caramel spread, and it is the most delicious thing in the entire world. It's so good. And you know, I use it. I put it in my fridge. We each have like a designated fridge shelf. So, and then one day I want to get some more. I open it, and then I feel. Oh wait, no, this is not the first time. Wait, okay, cut this. I'm gonna backtrack. Okay, beginning of the year, I think a month in, I got kimchi and ice cream. And basically, I ate my ice cream. One day I ate my ice cream, ate a couple scoops, I put it back in the fridge. And like I think like a week later, I was like craving some more. I opened it and I was like, this does not look like the amount I left last time. And here's the thing that I do with ice cream. Here's the thing I do is that some people like the plastic on top.
Yeah.
I don't peel it all the way. I never ever peel it all the way. I always peel halfway and take it out. If I need more, I peel it back more. So then by the time I opened it the second time, I was like, why is the plastic so loose? I could almost like peel the whole thing off. And I was like, someone fucking ate my ice cream. And then like I think a day later, I was like, okay, whatever. A day later, I wanted to get some kimchi. I opened it, it was almost gone. And I was like, who the fuck is eating my kimchi? So then I had to leave a sticky note on my ice cream and my kimchi. I was like, don't eat my fucking stuff. Okay, after that, they stopped. And then a couple months ago, or actually, Rachel, do you have anything about ice cream?
Yeah.
I feel like you have something about
In
ice cream.
LPC,
Yeah,
someone
you can go.
like bought a tub of ice cream and they stuck a note on it because they knew people were gonna eat it, and they're like, "Don't touch my fucking ice cream, or I'll chop your fingers off." That's what the note said.
What?
Dude, I'd actually like chop someone's
no.
fingers off.
And then-
well, actually, no, that's a
that's-
lie, but I'd like punch
That's
you.
part one of the story. And then I saw someone go into open the fridge, get the ice cream out, open it, and take a scoop. I was like, "Did you not see the
But
note?"
what if it's theirs?
No, it's
But what if it's
not
theirs?
like I forgot how I knew, but it's just certainly not theirs. And then they just opened it and ate it, and I was like, "Girl, did you look at the note?" And then they just did not care and put
Damn.
it back in, right back where it is.
If I caught someone in the act, I'd literally like go and punch you in the
Oh my
face.
God. Write that on your note.
Like I'd actually like start kicking you.
Damn. I took the friendly route. Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to be friendly here. I was like, guys, it's fucking rude.
Or sabotage.
After the guy took my lunch, like the next week I cooked again. I put a note on my lunch boxes, and then I was like, whoever whoever took my lunches for 2 weeks in a row, I was like, hope you ate well, but like please don't do it again, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And could you please return my Tupperware boxes, which this person didn't. And obviously I was being optimistic by like thinking that they would, but hey.
Maybe they just
but
like threw it away.
Good news is my lunches haven't been stolen then. But then again, I haven't made chicken rice since then, so
Good.
I don't know about that.
Like
I think I
oh
just
my
need to
God.
make more disgusting meals. Like what shit?
You just have to like cook like shit.
Yeah, I just have to cook like shit. Exactly.
So then if you see someone stealing milk,
Oh my
and
God.
someone else poured orange
Yeah.
juice into the milk to get the person who was stealing the milk, and then someone drank out.
Wait, can't you see?
No, it's like
You can see that it's like colored though. Once you pour it out.
no, they
Because I know in
drink
Hong
from-
Kong, like they're not transparent, right? Oh, they drink straight
Why would you
from the
drink
fountain.
from the thing?
Don't ask me. I
No,
don't.
actually, I do that as well. But for my own milk, that's different.
Well, yeah. Oh, duh.
Yeah. I wouldn't do
Not
that
from, like,
for
someone
like, the
else's milk. That's
communal
kinda
one. Yeah,
disgusting.
that's kind of nasty.
Damn.
Continue with your
Nasty
story.
shit. Okay. Anyways, so like a couple months ago, I bought this caramel spread, and I already suspected someone started stealing it because it went by really quick. But at that point, I was like, okay, it's fine. So I like put it in the back, like furthest possible place on my shelf, and I like put things in front of it to cover it. After that, they like stopped stealing it. And then here's the thing, so I know. Okay, I'm Asian, and I have a lot of like soy sauce and like shit like that. And I know I like probably out of all my roommates, I cook the most. Like I cook the most, like Asian cooking. You know, like I know all my flatmates like just simple like toast whatever. So I know like they won't use like any of my sauces. So that I have like no like problem. Like you know my noodles, my like dry like fungus, my like dried mushrooms. Like I know they'll never steal it. So in that sense, I'm like okay whatever. But recently, so for Valentine's Day, I got a small jar of Nutella. This is like the smallest one you can get, like the cup looking one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would say I only used like 1/5 of it. And then I started using a bit more. I think when I went to go use it for like the third time, I noticed that there was a little bit less. And because I always use like a spoon, I used the back of a spoon to scoop the Nutella. But then I saw the knife marks and I was like, I never used a knife. I don't recall me ever using a knife for my Nutella. But you know, benefit of the doubt. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, okay. So then I was like, okay, whatever. So then I haven't really eaten Nutella like I'd say a week before I left to London. And a few days ago, I went to London for like 3 days. I come back, I open my cupboard, and the thing is like the Nutella's like same place, whatever. So I was like, okay. I took out the jar. I shit you not, I had half left. There was like 2 spreads left. The sides were like mostly scraped. There was only like a small amount left, and I was like, what the fuck is this? What kind of indecent human are you? Like,
think
I
it's one
literally
person?
like,
Or
it's
you
one
like
person because
multiple people? It's one person.
no,
Okay.
it's one because a month ago, my other flatmate, she had biscuits stolen. Like, so when I complained to my flatmates about using my cutlery, someone came forth that someone's been stealing their food, and then everyone came forth with someone stealing everyone's food. But one of my flatmates, someone ate like almost all of her Nutella as well. So I mean, it has to be the same person, right? You know, there's like a common denominator, and then like someone has also like been eating her biscuits. Like she said, she had a tin full to the brim of biscuits. She only had like 2 left, and it was like quite like a big tin. It was like this big. So then I was like, okay, what the fuck? So I typed in the chat. I was like, I've been gone for 3 days. Who the fuck has been eating my Nutella? It's fucking rude. Here's the thing. I was out of town. 2 of my other flatmates were out of town. One just came back, like the day I came back. They also came back, I think, the night before. So there was, and then another one just left. Wait, I lost count. Okay, basically, all I know that there was only one person left in the flat. But then the thing is, she has the same, like, in terms of dishes, we have the same, like, mentality. Is that we use our own. After we clean it, we put it back in the cupboard. So then, benefit of the doubt, it's probably not her, right? So then I texted the group and I was like, who the fuck has been eating my fucking Nutella? It's so fucking rude. Like, that shit is expensive. Nutella's fucking expensive, you know? So I was like, man. And then they're like, oh my god, I can't believe someone did that. And then everyone's like, oh, I wasn't here, I was out of town. So I was like, okay,
Oh my god, okay.
fine. And then I talked to my flatmate about it, whose Nutella also got stolen. So I was like in the kitchen. She was next to me. Our cupboards are like next to each other, and then she's like, so someone has also been stealing my new Nutella, because, and then she showed me. She's like, it was almost filled when she took it. So the thing is, she hides her Nutella behind, like some other like food shit, right? And then like she reveals it to me, and there's like almost none left. The sides are also like scraped off, and I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, how much Nutella is this person eating?
A fucking lot.
Over.
Because my flatmate's Nutella, it's the medium-sized one. So it's pretty big already.
A smart thief would also take their own Nutella to make it seem like someone's been stealing all the Nutella.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of fucking Nutella you're stealing, dude. Like, only one can handle so much. Okay, so then I was like, that means they fucking open your cupboard, move the thing that was in front of the Nutella, got the Nutella, used it, put it back, and moved the thing back in front of it. Like, dude, that's fucking rude. I'm like, why the fuck would you do that, right? So then I was like pretty pissed. I was like complaining to my boyfriend. I was like, my fucking Nutella, man. That shit costs like more than £1. And then the next day, there was, so was this yesterday or the day before? I forgot.
The day before.
But the next day, yeah, day before. So the next day, there was actually only like 4 people in the flat. So I actually like deduced who it was, but I don't want to say anything. So then my flatmate, she messaged me. She's like, check your cupboards. I just got new Nutella and new biscuits. Someone must have felt bad and bought them.
Shit.
And I was like, there's no way. I go into my cupboard. I saw like a brand new same size Nutella just sitting there, and I was like, someone did feel bad because I called them out in front of everyone. I was like, oh, interesting. I mean, at least to be honest, I didn't really mind because I wasn't gonna eat Nutella that much anyways. But you know, they bought it, so I might as well. But I was like, damn. And then that following night, I went to the kitchen because I was like making I wanted some ice cream, and then I saw one of my flatmates. She was like eating like pancakes, and she opens like a new. And this is like not the roommate whose Nutella got stolen. This is like another like a brand new roommate. So
Yeah.
like and like she like gets Nutella from like a brand new jar, and I noticed that was brand new because she had to peel like the gold like packaging off. And I was like, it's her. Because what is the coincidence that the same day me and my flatmate got new Nutella, she also is using a new Nutella. But she never complained about her Nutella getting stolen.
No, but did you check your cupboard and see if like that Nutella was there? Because if she was holding it, it wouldn't have been in your cupboard, no?
No. Like,
She also got new Nutella.
no, she wasn't
for
using my Nutella. She was using her own. Yeah. So she got Nutella for herself, is what I'm saying. So what's the coincidence that all 3 of us got brand new Nutella?
Oh, I see what you mean.
And you know, so I was like, it's probably her, but I don't
Okay.
want to say anything. So that's a story. But
At least she
next time you
felt
steal my fucking
bad.
shit, I'm gonna bash your head in.
Holy
Like,
shit.
at least pay me. You know, I'll add interest for every time you like steal like a Nutella scoop. You know, like pay me, man.
No, I don't think
I get
it's
so
even about the
heated because
money. It's just, like, the
I love like
decency.
yeah.
Just
It's
ask.
like
If you ask, then yeah, use my shit.
if
I
you
don't give a
ask, it's
shit.
completely fine.
Yeah, it's the fact that you don't ask and then you like go behind people's backs and then I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fucking
I think it's
like
worse that it's 8 of you in one flat. Like you guys are supposed to be like, you know, like friendly with each other, but there's still so much of that like I'm stealing your
Yeah,
shit.
like,
I'm
that's
going
some,
behind
like-
your back.
it's like almost the end of the year. Like, buy your own fucking Nutella, man. Why do you have to use mine? What is the point? If you end up using both of ours, you have to buy one yourself. I'm just saying, we're not. It's the flat is not a fucking charity. You can't just fucking like take things when you need them. Like, if you have money to buy your own, get your own. If not, at least ask. It's just being respectful. Like,
UKB wild.
You know.
Some chicken rice stealer and some Nutella stealer.
Why do you think people do that though? Like, you think like Nutella's relatively expensive for like a chocolate spread, but it's not actually that expensive if you think about it. Its price in general, so it can't be because of like financial constraints. They're probably just fucking lazy.
yeah,
Right.
like, but if you're not lazy to go to class, you shouldn't be lazy to go like just walk by a shop, like, because there's literally like two, like, I don't know how they're not like they're like convenience stores. And they have like everything. They have like spreads, snacks, anything you need. So it's like, it's not that hard if you're going to class and walking past one of them, like fucking get a fucking Nutella, man. Like, it's not hard, you know. You go grocery shopping once a week and you can add Nutella to your list. It's so simple. Damn. I hope they heard that. I hope they heard me ranting. Don't worry, I'm not actually a violent person. I've never hit anyone. So yet. So sometimes it's just the anger. But yeah, anyways, that's my story. Please have human decency. Tee.
Damn. No wonder you're excited to move out.
Dude, I'm excited because it's, oh my god. I'm just excited because one, I think we'll be saving money if we have to buy like similar stuff anyways. So
I think living
I'm
out,
just excited.
moving out is more expensive than dorms. At least in
For
London,
us?
I'm not sure about you. For me, it definitely.
So, they
is.
差不多了.
Damn.
Ours is the same as ours is actually a bit cheaper than
Shit.
like, I think we're paying, how much are we paying? I forgot. I think it was like,
Now for me, it's also because
well,
my uni's central London, like central London.
oh,
then
that's
if I
expensive.
I'm not gonna live like, I still want to live relatively close to campus, right? Otherwise, what's the point? I'm just making life difficult for myself. But hey,
Yeah. For our house, we're paying £110 a week, I think,
that is very good.
which is really
Fuck.
good. That translates to £5,700 a year, so that's 57,000 Hong Kong a year.
That's
Like 52 weeks, I'm saying.
that's really good.
So it's pretty good,
I still haven't started. looking
inclusive
for
of like
apartments.
bills and stuff, huh?
I still haven't started looking for apartments.
I think you should start. I mean, okay, for you it's fine, but because like I live in a university town, so everything is like going quickly.
Is it like pretty normal in the UK for like you to move out with your friends after the first year?
Yeah,
It's also pretty common in the US as well.
nobody really lives in dorms after year one. I don't know why actually. I just don't question it. I'm just like, oh, that's what people do. Same.
Yeah. I think for my school, I do know quite a bit of people, like second, third, and like postgrads who live in dorms just because it's like, it's just easier, and because it's also like campus life, you know. So, like, why not? So it's not that
To
bad.
be honest, I wouldn't mind because people clean for you, they cook for you. It's cheaper. It's
Yeah,
close.
exactly.
Like it's centrally located. But then again, I still want to have that experience of like going out, like and actually like signing like a contract or I don't know, something like that.
Sign a
Just
lease, yeah.
pseudo adulting.
Okay. Oh my god. How long was I ranting for?
I don't
We're
know.
already like 50 something minutes. 55. Damn, long episode. This is just not even like how to survive uni. It's just like
Our crappy room, our crappy flatmates.
Listen to JCR rant.
listen
About
to
her
me
shit
rant about
flatmates.
how just what not to do at uni. Steal other people's shit.
So, I guess it's kind of time for us to do our recommendations.
Oh.
You guys can go first.
My recommendation is to keep your stuff in your room if you can. Like, I understand that it's a hassle, but just to like prevent
And be safe.
incidents such
Yeah.
as JCS. So yeah.
My recommendation is to have some decency and not use other people's stuff without asking. That is my recommendation. That's actually my advice for everyone living at uni, or at least have a mutual understanding with like whoever you're living with. Then it'll be fine.
So, for me, my recommendation would be, I realized I got cut from the episode we didn't post, so I'm just gonna put it back in here. It's to use your keyboard shortcuts. So, like, especially for med students, you want to put like alpha and then replace it with the symbol. So every time you type alpha, the symbol comes out. Do the same with beta, delta, gamma, and also do like upper arrow and like downwards arrow. I put it as like DA for downwards arrow, so whenever I type DA, the downward arrows will show up, and UA for upper arrow, so the upper arrow will show up when I type that. So it's like when blah increases, and then you have the sideways arrow, and then blah increases. So that's very useful when I'm typing notes. So that's my recommendation. Does that make sense?
Cool. Yes. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Tech genius. All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening.